What is up, everyone? DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel. So today I have a cool video on Bluetooth transmitters and receivers. I kind of want to explain a couple things about that and then tell you what you can do with that. And so if you're wondering how to take an old TV, send it to an old pair of headphones, make it Bluetooth, or you have an old TV and you need to send a signal of Bluetooth out to a pair of new headphones, there's all kinds of different criteria that you could do. You're in the right place. I don't want to confuse you right off the bat so far, but yes, you're in the right place, and we're going to talk about all those options and how to get that done. So thank you for tuning in. I have some Bluetooth transmitters and receivers, and we're going to get into that in this video. So thank you for tuning into my channel, DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. And you've never tuned in, thank you for being here, and just know that I like to do reviews. I like to help. I like to do all that research for you so you don't have to, and give it to you all as easy as possible, and then leave some links in case you're interested in some of the products. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all my subscribers and all the great feedback and love. Welcome to the Martini Nation here. Please like, subscribe, and share, and let's get into these receivers. There's a bunch of scenarios that we could talk about. So if you have, say you have a brand new TV, you just bought a new TV, but you want to hook them up to a pair of Bluetooth headphones. So one, if you have a brand new TV, it does have Bluetooth in it probably. Most of them do. You'll just have to check into that. But in your menu, there'll be a Bluetooth and it'll say Bluetooth connect to a new device or something like that. You go to those settings. And so if you have a pair of Bluetooth headphones like these 500 BTs, these are Bluetooth. And all you need to do is take your brand new TV, have them find these, have these in pairing mode, and link up your two products. You have a pair of Bluetooth headphones and you have a brand new Bluetooth TV, and they'll hook up, and now you can watch TV wearing your headphones. No problem there. But say you have a new TV, but you have an old pair of headphones and you still want to keep those headphones, you really like them. Like these old school pair of Rocket Fish that I have taped up with some tape. I love these things. These things I've had for years. They're still cooking, they're still working, and I won't get rid of them till they basically dissolve and molt away. I love these headphones. They sound great. They're called Rocket Fish headphones. They were some gaming headphones back in the day, and they actually really just sound fantastic, and I love the sound, so I'm keeping them. But anyways, you want to take these headphones and you want to hook these to your brand new TV that has Bluetooth. So what you're going to need is a little device like this, which is basically a Bluetooth receiver, and you can receive Bluetooth signals and make anything Bluetooth, really. So you can take these have a line in right here, and this will work on any pair of headphones. I have to stress that any pair of headphones that have a line in or even a cord, you can still do this, and I'll show you that in a minute. But you just take this, you're going to turn this on. This does have microphone. This is an MPOW. This is a BH298A, but they make all kinds of these, and they're really relatively inexpensive. I think this was $17 on Amazon. I will leave a link, not for this MPOW because I don't know if they make it anymore, but they make an identical looking one, and I'll leave that link. I'll also leave a link for UGreen one that looks exactly the same. That's almost the same price. I think it's $17, $18. So they make tons of these, and I have tested the UGreen one, and I have tested this MPOW. They work pretty decently for what they are. I don't go really far testing range, like super far, but if you're in the room, you're watching TV, you're walking around in the room, these work fine. And so they have decent battery life. Actually, I think this has like 16 hours or 15 hours of battery life. So really good battery life. They work. They're really easy to use. All you have to do is have on and off. They have a volume on them as well. But on and off, you turn it on, it'll start flashing white. Once you link to the Bluetooth item, like your brand new TV that you're trying to link to, it'll turn blue, a solid blue, and then you just plug it into your headphones. And I like this one because it actually looks like a little microphone, and it does have a microphone in it, so you can use it for taking calls and things like that as well. So it will connect to your phone as well. If you have a Bluetooth phone, you want to connect to these headphones as well, and you just made these old pair of headphones Bluetooth. And now, it might look a little funky, but you made these old pair of headphones Bluetooth. Say you have an old pair of earbuds too, and they have a long cord, but you can still make these Bluetooth as well. All you have to do is take that adapter that it came with out, and then plug that into your Bluetooth connector here, and boom, now you made these Bluetooth. Now you do have this long cord with this on there, so you might have to just throw this in your pocket or something, but these are now Bluetooth as well. So very, very easy way to make some things Bluetooth. This is a receiver, so it only receives, you can't transmit out to Bluetooth. So you can also do this in a car. Say you wanted to do, you have an old stereo in your car, but you have a 3.5mm jack. You just plug this into that jack, and then you link your phone or whatever to that, and it'll make your car stereo Bluetooth as well. So, you know, a lot of ways to use this, and they work decently, and they have good sound, all that kind of stuff. So I do like this one. Is from MPAL. Like I said, you could probably find it on eBay, but I will leave some links of very, 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 very similar ones. They almost look identical to this one, UGreen. Now, this is also a UGreen one, but it looks a little different than this one. But in this sense, this one, and when you get it in the box, this is all you get. And it does have a flexible 3.5mm jack. This one is only stereo, so you can't take calls or do anything with this one. But I use this one this one does both. It will receive and transmit, and it also can receive multiple devices. So if you were in your car and you wanted to make your car Bluetooth, this is a UGreen one, like I said. It's pretty easy to use. It does say TX and RX. So your RX is basically when you want to receive the signal from your item. So say you have your phone, it's Bluetooth, you want to send a signal to this, and then you want to plug this into a speaker, straight right into a speaker. You can do that with this. So it will receive that signal from your phone, you plug this into your speaker, and now you're listening to music on that speaker that has a connection. So definitely one way to do that. So this speaker is actually not Bluetooth. It has a cord on it. Like I said, I could take this one, now not this particular one because it's built in, but I could take my other one, my MPAL, and I could plug this into here, and then I just made this speaker Bluetooth. So that's kind of what it does. You kind of have to make sure though that you have that option with the plug. This one can only be plugged into things, but I could put like a quarter jack on this, and I could plug it into a really big speaker if it has a quarter jack input, like a DJ speaker or things like that, and I can make that speaker Bluetooth and, you know, receive the signal. And this has pretty good range. It's Bluetooth 5.0, decent latency and things like that. Like I said, you can do multiple people can link to this, so up to 2 people can link to this with different phones and connect to it. Or you can do the TX, which actually makes your device. So say I wanted to do the same thing with these headphones, I could plug this into my line in. But like I said, this one though, this one only receives a signal. You can't do any phone stuff with this one. It's just a stereo jack. So you just can listen, and then you can have this work on some headphones. But you can still take, you know, multiple devices into this. So pretty cool one from UGreen, really easy to use too. You just turn it on and it really automatically pairs with whatever's trying to pair to it. Very, very simple. You just hit the button, it'll start flashing, and it'll link right away. So I don't really want to turn this on because I don't want it to link to my phone or anything right now. So last but not least, another scenario. So say this one is more for like a TV. This is the B06TX. And basically this just sends a signal out from your TV. It's a bigger box. It has a 3-foot cord, in case you want to look at that. It does come with a bunch of extra cords. It actually has a 3.5mm jack in the back. It has a, you know, a video jack also, and it has an optical cable input as well. It took me a second to think about that. Transmitter. This is a transmitter only. Let's confirm that this is a transmitter only. But you can hook up multiple devices, like I said, so you can have 2 Bluetooth buttons here, so you can connect 2 pairs of Bluetooth headphones, no matter what you had, and you have some volume buttons up here, but I noticed you don't really have to mess with that. When you use your TV volume, it will adjust the volume accordingly, so that's very cool. And like I said, it does work a little bit better with the optical, in my opinion, this particular model, but everything worked pretty good. I've used it with the 3.5mm jack as well, and which still works. The cord is a little short. It's only a 3-foot cord, but it does come with a wall adapter there. So that is cool. And it has good range. It worked really good when I hooked it up to an older TV. Like I said, if you have an older TV and it doesn't have Bluetooth, but you want it to send a signal out to a pair of Bluetooth headphones, then you need one of these. So if you have that older TV and it doesn't have Bluetooth, you need a transmitter, and this will transmit a signal. So if you had older equipment but you still want to use it, you can use this for your TV to send the signal out, and then you could use this to an old pair of headphones to get the signal. So either way, you're covered on all fields, that you can still use an old pair of headphones as Bluetooth, and you have this transmitter coming out from your TV. This is the YMOO from B06TX Bluetooth 5.0. These are all Bluetooth 5.0 devices, which is a little bit older technology. I know they have Bluetooth 5.2 now and 5.3. They are getting a little bit better on each upgrade with latency, but these are really good, honestly, for latency. I don't see any lip sync issues or anything like that, so pretty good there. Now, the things I've been trying to test these with is DJ equipment. If anybody's interested in that, I've been trying to see if you could use these to wear Bluetooth headphones and still work decently without a lot of latency. And unfortunately, these do not work. No matter what I do, what a device I've used, I probably will in the future try to test once they come out, find the newest Bluetooth 5.3 or 5.2 transmitter or receiver and see if that helps with anything. But really, if you have a pair, you'd have to have both of them receiving Bluetooth 5.3. You would have to have the newest pair of headphones and the newest transmitter for those to be on the same page to get the quickest latency. So I've been trying to see if I can get videos out there like the AI headphones that have the wireless headphones, but they're like $400. I've been looking for options on how to fix that and how to find a cheaper alternative to the $400 pair of headphones. So I've actually been looking into alternatives for that for DJing purposes, because I know the Bluetooth just doesn't work right now. It has too much latency. I noticed that you'll actually be like almost a whole beat off when you're listening to music, and so that's not going to work very good for DJing when you're trying to mix two songs together. Now, if you're just listening to music to spot check what you're listening to, it would work. But if you're actually trying to beat mix and mix, scratch, do those types of things a lot during your set, it's not going to work. If you were just mobile DJing, maybe a wedding, you're playing a lot of full songs and that type of thing, it probably would work because you're not really worried about the latencies. You're just probably listening, you're pulling songs up, listening to them, make sure they're right, making sure you know where you're going to start them and those types of things. That would probably work. But if you were actually trying to scratch and beat mix really well, it's too much latency. Like I said, you're almost like a whole beat off every time. Testing this transmitter and also testing the UGreen and the MPOW, I mean, they all had about the same latency. So you're almost 200 to 300 milliseconds off of the beat every time. And I tested a lot of ways, using an app, using video and listening with my ears and everything. You're off every time. So I have been looking into other forms like RF, radio frequency headphones, infrared inline sight headphones, and of course the Bluetooth. But the Bluetooth is definitely out right now, unless you, like I said, buy Bluetooth 5.3. Anybody has tested any of that, let me know. Still looking into that, but I think I'm going to be able to get that done at a cheaper price with the radio frequency headphones. That might be another option in the future that we'll talk about. Definitely a future video coming on how to overcome DJ mixing and having a pair of wireless headphones that would be reliable for you, that would work in that situation. So we'll definitely be getting into that soon on a future video. All right, so thank you so much for tuning into this video. Those have been my 2 items today. Well, actually 3 items. was the MPOW. I will leave a link for that, or a similar version. I will leave a link for the UGreen, which is a transmitter and a receiver that you can use it. You can plug it in the back of your TV and it'll send a signal out to a headphone. Now, like I said, if you have an old device, it's your old TV and old headphones, you'll need two devices. So you'll need a receiver and a transmitter. So you'd have to buy two of the UGreens if you wanted that. So this does both, but you'd have to have two of them. One for your TV if it has a 3.5mm jack, and one for your headphones that you're using. If you have an old TV but new headphones, then you just need one. So kind of point that out there. And then this one, this has a bunch of connections for your TV, so this is definitely just a transmitter only, so it's going to transmit the signal out. Hook it to your TV, like I said, that would work. If you wanted to hook it to a stereo and you wanted it to send out to some Bluetooth speakers or something like that, it would work for all those scenarios, and it has all the cables needed to do that. So it has RCA cables, it has 3.5mm jack, and it also has your optical out as well. So it does come with all the cables needed to get that done, depending on what you do. And like I said, there's a lot of different scenarios that you can put out there. Like I said, if you had a TV, you want to send out a Bluetooth signal. If you had some DJ equipment and you wanted to hook this up to your mixer and you wanted to send a signal out to some Bluetooth speakers, you definitely could do that. If you wanted to hook this up to your computer and you wanted to send out a Bluetooth signal to some speakers, you could. If you have an older computer that didn't have Bluetooth out as well. So it does have a lot of things that you could do with it, so definitely an option to look at, and it comes with a lot of cords. It was a value. Is $40, but like I said, it comes with all the cables, so that is a value at $40. They actually have a newer model that is a little bit cheaper, and I'll leave a link for that as well. But like I said, it's still a good value at $40. This is $23, but it is a pretty good, the UGreen, it is good as a receiver and a transmitter, so it can do both for you. So depending on what you need done, that would work too. And also the MPOW is also a great value at about $17, $18. All those are there, all those are options. Thank you for tuning in. I know I got a little bit rambly, but we got a lot in, and hopefully you can take some of that knowledge and use it for whatever scenario you need to get that done at home. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's been DJ Martini Midwest Reviews, and we'll catch you on the next one.